Hey, what's up guys? I'm Nico of CamCrunch, and today I just wanted to talk about some leaked lenses that Canon is probably about to release, and one of them is the 24-70 Mark II, which has long been rumored, long been awaited by a lot of people, by a lot of professionals and enthusiasts alike, and the other two lenses are the 24 f2.8 with image stabilization and the 28 f2.8 with image stabilization. And those two later ones I'm not going to talk about too much, and the one that I'm really going to focus on is the Canon 24-70 Mark II lens, which has long been awaited by a lot of people. Now, the current model, the f2.8 24-70, has been a workhorse for many professionals and has been, one of the lenses that enthusiasts want to own. It's a good all-purpose lens because of its zoom, and it's pretty fast aperture, for a zoom lens. But a lot of people have been wanting an update, especially when the Nikon version came out. Their f2.8 24-70 millimeter lens really just blew away the Canon one in terms of sharpness, even though the Canon one's not that bad. But since then, Canon people have been wanting an update of this lens. Now, contrary to a lot of the previous rumors and requests, this lens will not have image stabilization, according to the leaked photos at least. It doesn't have any mention of image stabilization, which you could look at as a bad thing, but if you look at it as if they added image stabilization but it would compromise the image quality that you'll get out of this lens, I think I'd much rather have that better image quality than having that image stabilization, especially because this is a pretty fast aperture zoom lens anyway. Of course, a lot of people will or can benefit from image stabilization in this lens, but if it's a compromise, I'd choose the image quality over the image stabilization anyway. So that's one thing to note. There will probably not be image stabilization in this lens. Now, another thing is the 82 millimeter filter thread in the front of this lens. So this lens will be a really big lens. Now, the current one has a 77 millimeter filter thread in the front, and this one is going to have an 82, which not just means it's going to be bigger, but the filters are probably going to be a bit more expensive than the 77 millimeter ones, which is kind of a con. But again, if it's because they wanted to do better image quality, better performance overall, then it's something you'll have to deal with. And if you want to get this lens, if you're gonna get this lens, then it's probably going to be worth it to you anyway. So that's another thing to note. Now, the price of this lens is said to be around $17.99 to $19.99. No one's really sure yet, but that's the estimated price of this lens. And that's really all that's been said about this lens. The design is drastically changed from the previous one. Again, they're going with like the current trend in terms of aesthetics of Canon lenses, which kind of follow like the 24 millimeter or the 100 millimeter macro L lens, which was just released. Or trying to follow that aesthetic. And other than that, there's really nothing else to mention about this lens. Other than, I'm pretty excited about this lens. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it. I'm probably not going to get it. But, I'm excited that, this new technology is coming out. And whenever new technology comes out, it promotes, development with other companies as well. So that's why I'm pretty excited. And that's really all I wanted to share with you guys. I know I don't usually do news and rumor posts anymore, but I hope you guys find this one okay. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace.